midst of that, in addition to that, Africa Bambaattaa died, right? And I'm sure, because I usually put up a rest in peace for people like that. And I'm sure people are like, oh, well, how come she didn't? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. So I was about to do, and this is all going to go together. Trust me when I tell you. Let me acknowledge John Smith, though. Thank you so much, Boo. I appreciate you. He said, happy Saturday, Sister Michon. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to Aliyah. Thank you so much for being here. You could be anywhere on YouTube. You choose to be here. I see that. I appreciate you. Shout out to the mods. We are open. So please watch out for jackasses because they will be here, right? So I don't even know how I know Hassan Campbell. I don't know. There must have been somehow, some way on YouTube. I don't think that maybe he's a rapper child, but I don't know their song from him. There's no shade. What I know Hassan Campbell from is that he has been speaking about his, I'm going to say alleged Hassan because I want to do what I need to do, okay? His alleged abuse against him with regard to Africa Bambaattaa. He has not wavered the whole time that I've known him, and it's been at least since I've been on YouTube, so going on 5 years. Hassan has given plenty of details. He has talked about it regularly. He has spoken out against that man. I've seen him in front of these buildings in New York. Like, I've watched him. And I believe every word that he says. I believed from the beginning to the end. I believe every word that man said. Why would a man, specifically a black man, come out here and say this stuff if it was not true? Now, if we want to be honest right now, that's just not typically what y'all do. Are we going to be honest or are we going to lie? Because there's a lot of liars up in this piece, okay? Not in this chat. I'm just talking about in this sector of colored YouTube, okay? There's a lot of people that's that's full of shit, all right? We'll get to them later. I believe every word that this man has said. This man has been trying to get people to see what was going on. And there's been a couple others that have admitted it, that some things have happened to them as well. So why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up, one, because the colored community try to act like they got it all together and they don't. And the things that the colored community does, and we have talked about this already, is you allow people that do things that they shouldn't do to kids, you know what I'm talking about, and you keep them fucking around. You cover the shit up. You act like the shit don't exist. You go ahead and you applaud them. You give them carte blanche to be around, be at the family gatherings, be at the reunions, be around the kids, tell the kids to go take them shit. We've already talked about all this. And as a person who has not only had the same issue, but two, who has been experienced where the people are like, oh, you know how he is. Oh, you know how he is. And I said, that's not happening with my children. Oh, that's what y'all gonna do? Then we gonna exit stage left because we not gonna have my kids around these motherfuckers. Because y'all know, but y'all just try to act like, yeah. You don't think that's a problem for the community? Y'all don't think that's a problem for the community? No, clearly not. So, you know, what allegedly again, and that doesn't take away from the fact that I know the song Planet Rock. That's a song that we all skated to back in the day. We know it, okay? We know it. But I feel like I also know who the fuck this person was. Okay, we talking about kids. We ain't talking about adults. We ain't talking about people who willingly was a part of. Because I know it'll be like, well, what about Bill Cosby? Those bitches was adults. Those bitches wanted to be, in my opinion, they wanted to be famous. They wanted to be in front of somebody that could make their dreams come true. And you went back. Whatever. The people that went to R. Kelly, not all. The people that went to R. Kelly, even when he was on trial, y'all went down there seeking his ass out. Y'all let your kids be out there. Y'all served your kids up. You know, sorry for those kids that your parents didn't give a shit about you and they served you to fuck up. My kids can't, when they was younger, my kids couldn't go nowhere and be by themselves with no whole ass man spending nights. My kids couldn't go nowhere with nobody that I didn't know, I didn't meet, and I didn't know them well enough spending nights. They certainly wasn't going to spend nights with strangers just because they allegedly wanted to sing for the rest of their life or whatever. We gonna act like those people weren't served up in those situations. I'm not gonna name no names. Y'all already know who they are. But it's allegedly some outrage sometimes, and then sometimes it's not. I'm never giving up R. Kelly music. I'm gonna tell y'all that from the fucking gate. Until y'all start holding these parents accountable for the things that they allow and they let happen, y'all can miss me with all this fake outrage bullshit. As far as he is concerned, I hope, Hassan, if you hear this, because I met him on a cruise. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if it was last year or year before. I went on a cruise with my daughter out of New York, and I kept looking at him, and I was like, "Girl, I think I know him. Girl, I think I know him." And my daughter was like, "Yeah, I think she must have recognized him too." She said, "You should just go over there." Went over there. He was nice as pie, on vacation with his family, saying that they always take cruises out of NYC. Shout out to Carnival. And he was gracious enough to give me a picture. So, and he actually said, reach out to me to do some content, but I was scared. It was a while ago. Anyway, so I thank Son Campbell for being so kind and gracious and nice to me, because, all celebrities ain't like that. And again, I don't know who he is as far as celebrity is concerned. I just know I know him specifically from this. I believe this man. And before I go on, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. When I was listening to his stream after Bambaattaa died, and he was in there saying, if if you suffered a life like this, or you had this happen to you, put a 1 in the chat. And there was a lot of people that was putting 1s in the chat. Okay. And I'm going to go out on a limb. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go out on a limb, but I could be wrong. But let me say it one more time. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that most of those people were Black. And they were acknowledging, these male, even females, acknowledging that this has happened to them. So when you have Rowley and the rest of those people sitting up here talking about Donald Trump and the racism and the taking away, and they taking away, and they taking away, maybe we should focus on things that we can actually control instead of allowing a nigga like that to keep your focus off of shit that we can control and that we should be mindful of, and that we should be ensuring that our kids do not suffer from shit like this. That's what I made sure didn't happen to my children. Of all things that they didn't like, as long as I know that they were not low messed or anything like that, I'm happy. Okay? Now, I don't know Hassan's personal situation with his family and his mom. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just going by what the hell I've heard him say. So hopefully he can get peace, whatever that means to him at this point. And the odds are that there are probably going to be more people that will come out and say some things now. Allegedly. All right. But no, I don't have anything for Bambaattaa. I have everything for Hassan Campbell. So hopefully he can get whatever it is that he needs so that he can move on and continue to parent his children. That's a whole nother live stream of what goes on with him with that. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Ciao.